I think I started to need to create when I was in grade school. I wasn't a real gregarious kid. I didn't play a lot of sports, so I kind of had an interior life going on in my head. And so that kind of manifested itself in drawing and creating things, doing things with my hands, painting. I always had like crazy ideas floating around. I think my creative process always starts with looking at things, looking at nature, looking at other artworks. A lot of my artwork is inspired by traditional icon painting from the East, and that's kind of a window into another world. And even though I'm inspired by that, I just don't kind of copy the icons. They kind of roll around in my head and they come out in a different kind of a way. And so they're traditional, and yet sometimes they become very modern because of the interaction with my own mind. Yeah, the creative process is very important to me. It's really something that's ingrained in my bones. It's something that I need to do. It's almost like a fire inside sometimes. For many years, I could only paint around the corners of things. I had a demanding job, and it got more demanding with COVID. And so I had a little corner of my basement that I painted in, and I could only do it on weekends or some evenings, and I did work a lot of evenings, so that was a little tough. And so it's been kind of bubbling up in me for a long time, and now that I'm retired, I need to spend like a whole year just getting a bunch of things out, because there's been a whole bunch of kind of things that have been rolling around in my brain. What would I tell my younger self? I think I would tell my younger self to trust myself more. Artists are very sensitive and very, can be hurt very easily by criticism. And sometimes that's caused me to shut down. And I think I would tell myself to trust myself, to be wilder, to really follow my instincts a lot more closely. Well, even though I do all kinds of different art, one of my favorite subjects is religious art, and particularly the face of Jesus. I find by painting Jesus, it involves me with his message, his spirituality, and it just connects me more deeply with my faith and with my religion. This particular piece is kind of a very soulful expression of the subject of Jesus, and by painting it, it's really kind of a prayer for me. Oh, art is so important to our lives. For me, art is very spiritual, and I don't say that because I'm a religious person. I think all art is spiritual. People from the earliest times have put their handprint on a cave wall and decided that, somehow this shows people that I'm here, that I've produced something, I've made something. And I think we all need that. Whether your spirit of creativity is cooking or in keeping a clean house or even raising your kids, there's all kinds of art. Art isn't just painting. Art can be many things. And I think we all have that need and that desire to say, I'm here, I've done something, I've made a difference. And so I think that creating things is absolutely essential to the human spirit. As I mentioned before, I've just recently retired, and so I've had a whole bunch of kind of things bubbling up in my head, and I think I'm going to spend just a year trying a lot of different things. A lot of my time while I was working was spent drawing things, and I've been trying to figure out how to make those little intimate drawings into paintings. I don't know if they're going to work yet, but I'm going to try. And so I think I don't have one particular style that I work in. I kind of try a bunch of different things. And I think I just want to spend a whole year experimenting and trying a lot of different things and see what comes out the other end.
I hope you are finding inspiration in our artists and the stories that they're telling. If you would like more information on the Downriver Council for the Arts, please visit our website at downriverarts.org. Thanks for watching, and I hope we'll see you next time.